DEA agents will be out in full force, and they'll be specifically cracking down on a newer drug that's even eluded the best detective.
For about an ounce of the drug, it's running about $1,500 to $1,800 an ounce on the streets.
People aren't just shelling out big bucks to the showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. The DEA says agents will be trying to connect the dots on some big dealers who are peddling a dangerous drug, marijuana concentrate.
If we have some identified traffickers, we know that this week, for example, in Houston during the Super Bowl, they may be meeting with other people flying in from around the country or from around the world.
Wendell Campbell with the DEA unit in Houston says it's called a number of things on the street: shatter, butane honey oil, 710, wax, and it's way more potent than what the average weed smoker is puffing on.
A user of marijuana that would be consuming 8 to 10, maybe even 12% THC using marijuana, we see now with the concentrate someone's consuming THC content that may be 50, 70, or even 80% pure THC content. A couple of users have stated that it's like getting hit in the chest with a sledgehammer.
Last year, the Houston division seized 333,000 marijuana plants, and many of those operations had the capacity to produce marijuana concentrate or were used as production centers. Campbell says those many drug busts are important because although they're not too sure how the drug affects users, the production of it could lead to some bad outcomes.
Well, we've seen people, severely burned because of the flash fire that occurs. There has definitely been people killed in some of the explosions around the country. We've had some severe explosions from concentration labs over in the Austin area where, literally blows out the windows on an apartment complex and stuff.
While they're making progress in getting plants off the street, it's catching users that's the problem.
We have seen this product kept in small lip balm containers, little hand cream containers, and so forth. Many a times that's been overlooked. When individuals are using the vaporizer, it's coming out odorless, or what we're finding is coming out nearly odorless.
Campbell says this highly concentrated version of the drug has been on the scene for about 2.5 to 3 years, migrating across the U.S. from the West Coast. And while many users think it's a harmless high, Campbell says getting caught with it could put you behind bars for up to 10 years. Selling it, and you could be looking at 15.
Really think about what that drug could be doing to your life, how it can be affecting your family, and how it can affect your future.
Campbell says there's a so-called intelligence gap with marijuana concentrate. It's still relatively new, making it hard for the agency to keep stats and figures on its effects and how many busts they've made thus far.